The MCK 2018-2019 budget press conference was held this week, and the topic of the day was surpluses. We spoke to Executive Financial Officer Paul Rice and Grand Chief Joseph Tokwiro Norton for details.
The proceeds from the sale of Continent 8, the $25 million US that we received 2 years ago, is still not being used for operational expenses. We've allocated into a separate investment reserve, which you can see clearly in our audited statements, overseen by an investment committee, and we're in the process of establishing a governance structure and policy and getting that money invested in order to build wealth for the long-term benefit of the community.
Two things. One is the surplus in the regular operations and all of that, the appropriated side. The other part of it is the revenue generation side, which is now beginning to unfold and beginning to grow, and which I'm predicting and we're predicting is going to get much larger as we move along, become more competitive, in different sectors, and to be able to bring in the kind of dollars that we've been talking about, that we can utilize in terms of how we see fit within the community. Not we, the council, but the community itself.
Well, I think it's sort of a reversal of fortunes. I guess we'd say it's a different trend than we were seeing in the previous years, and I foresee this trend to continue for at least the next 3 to 5 years of being able to run fairly significant surpluses. And the biggest takeaway is that now there's going to be additional money to be able to expand programs for the growth of the community and those types of things. So really the focus has changed to how best to invest and how best to allocate these surpluses moving forward.
Well, there's always a need to supplement various programs and projects. I mean, one of the areas is like the Boys and Girls Club, our sports recreation department, the things that are required in there, and any other types of any other types of activities. And I use, for example, the bus shelter that was built. It doesn't seem like much, but you start installing those in different parts of the community, it makes a big difference. So really, what we're looking towards is what the people are going to be asking for. Because now they know there's going to be surplus dollars that are available, from our revenues. They're going to begin to ask, well, can we do this? Can we do that? So we're quite open to that.
Transparency is a very important principle for the Mohawk Council of Kahnawake, and especially the finance department. We've been producing annual budget as well as annual report and making it publicly available online, going back at least 20 years. And then we follow that up by producing our consolidated audited statements, which are then posted online as well. And you can find the link to that at the bottom of our budget press release.